Practical number first. Use of the heading tag and paragraph tag in the HTML. In this practical we are use a notepad. So let's start with the notepad. Run menu and type a notepad, then press OK, and then write here a HTML code, HTML, then head, title, write here any title, likewise page 1, then slash title slash head body. Okay, then after write here a heading tag, h1 tag, then rainbow slash h1 tag. Okay, then after paragraph tag and write a paragraph whatever you like. Okay, I am writing here this paragraph, and then after write once again another paragraph. Okay, then after writing the paragraph, both the paragraph, close the body tag which we are, then close HTML tag. Both the tag are need to close the compulsory. Okay, now let us understand the whole structure of our HTML web page. Okay, HTML structure are divided into the two part. First is a head section and second one is a body section. Okay, body sections are included into the body and the close body tag. Okay, and whatever content you want to display on the browser, it will be written here, body and the close body tag. Okay, and here a head section, whatever you are writing in a head section, it cannot be display anything in a content window. Barabar, right? Title and a close title, written between the title and the close title tag, it will be displayed on a title bar of your browser, right? After writing this code, okay, one more thing, head and the body sections both are included into the HTML and the close HTML tag, right? After writing a code, we have to save our file. Okay, so go to the file menu and save on your location desktop. Give the any name of the file, file 1, extension is a compulsory, .html extension, and then save the file. Okay, minimize. Okay, look at here, my web page is ready with the file 1. Okay, and then now open it with any browser, Firefox, Chrome or Internet Explorer. I am most of prefer Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. Okay, yes, it is the output, right? Okay, let us discuss some of the attribute which is used with the h1 tag. Attribute name is a align, its value is equal to in inverted comma center, center. Okay, then go to the file menu once again and go to your browser, and output will be displayed on pressing the F5 key, that is the refresh key. Okay, we can see the output. Okay, then now we can change the value of the align attribute. As for the example, we are using a right value, then once again save your file and then use the refresh key, shortcut key F5, then heading will be displayed on the right hand side. Okay, by defaulted heading displayed on the left hand side. Suppose you are not giving the any attribute or any value to the heading tag, then heading by defaulted a line value is left hand side. Okay, then one more attribute with the body tag with the name of BG color. It will change the whole background color. Suppose yellow color is given in the BG colors value, then what will be the output? Let us check it now. Yes, whole web page will be displayed on the yellow color. Then one more attribute with the name of text. It will be changed the whole text color with the color name blue. Okay, save your file and then refresh. Okay, we also use here, instead of color name, hexadecimal code, and hexadecimal code start with the hashtag and any 6-digit number. Okay, save your file and then yes, 60 means black color. Okay, and 6F, that means white color. Okay, background color white. And then yes, 4F00, that means background color yellow. Okay, FF40, that means background color red. Okay, so this our first practical. Okay, HTML document generally begin with the heading H1 style that we have learned in our previous practical example. There are 5 more heading style are available in HTML. Total 6 size of heading are available in HTML, H1 to H6. Let us see how it will be displayed. Now we are use a Skite editor. It is the same as a Notepad with some extra features. Okay, so let's start with the Skite editor. Here we have to press Ctrl and plus key to increase the font size. Okay, then we have to write same as our HTML structure, head, title. We are using a heading title and then slash title. Okay, then slash head, body. Now same as we are writing here, same heading RAINBOW, rainbow, and then slash h1. Okay, h1 tag is the largest heading in our HTML document, and then copy paste the heading, just change the number, h2 tag, and then h3 tag, paste once again, h4 tag. Okay, paste h5 tag. Okay, content will be remain same between the opening and the closing tag. Okay, then slash body and slash HTML, sorry, here a spelling mistake, body. Okay, then now process will be same. Save your file on the desktop. Okay, file 2.html. Okay, then save. Okay, now here direct options are available to view output in a browser. Okay, then go to the tools menu and go options are available, and shortcut key F5 is also used. Okay, so we are using a shortcut key F5, and let us see, our output will be generated automatically. Okay, So it is the extra features of the Skite editor. Right, now we are use some one more alignment that we are already used. Align is equal to center, color will be changed automatically here. Okay, it is also extra feature of the Skite editor. And now copy, and suppose I am pasting this attribute in the all tag. Okay, then what will be the output? You can imagine it. Okay, right. So align is a one type of universal attribute. Why? Because it is used with the more than the one tag. Okay, let us start somewhat more formatting tag. Here we are using B tag, this is the bold tag, /B indicates the end of the bold tag. Okay, then now we are using a break tag. What will be the happen? Let us see. Save your file, formatting.html. right, save the file. What will be the output? Yes, this is the bold tag. Okay, it will be displayed in the bold phase. Okay, then now italic, this is italic tag, then close I. Okay, BR tag, save your file, and what will be the output? It will be displayed in italic manner. Right, suppose you don't write here a B tag, then now try a U tag. This is underline tag. Okay, and then close U. What will be the happen? Okay, next line will be continue to the text. Okay, so if you want to write a text to the next line, then use the BR tag. Okay, here B for bold tag, I for italic tag, and N U for underline tag. Okay, now big tag, this is big tag. Okay, and then /big tag. So copy paste. Okay, contain between the big tag and close big tag, displayed in a one point more size. Okay, 1 point bigger than the previous letter. Okay, then opposite small tag display a contain in a 1 point size smaller than the previous letter. Okay, then sorry, I have to change a small tag. Okay, big tag, small tag. Then suppose कि you want to use a superscript in your web page, then superscript x2. Okay, I don't want to write a x2, I want to use x square. Okay, so for that I have to use sup and close sup tag. Okay, then x2 x square. Okay, then y for square you have to write super and 2 and close super tag. Okay, save your file and then x square plus y square, right? Then br tag for the break line. Okay, it is also known as a br tag, is also known as a empty tag. Why? Because it don't need to be closed. Okay, then for the subscript, as a subscript we use h2o. In these situations 2 will be smaller than the regular size, then use the close sub. Sub means subscript and sup means superscript. Okay, then what will be the display? h2o, right? All these are known as a formatting tag. Okay, that we are used with the paragraph tag or any other thing. Okay, bold, italic, underline, big, superscript, subscript. Okay, then after one more tag with the name of tt. It is a typewriter text font. Okay, hello, I am tt tag and then slash tt. So it will be displayed in a typewriter text font. Okay, then pre-formatted tag is important tag. Let us see pre-formatted tag. Okay, whatever you are written here, hello, I am Mehul Prajapati. Okay, then space, enter and tab key. Okay, I am teaching HTML. Okay, then close pre-formatted tag. Okay, whatever you are written between the pre-formatted tag, it will be displayed in the same manner on the browser. Okay, so let us see the output. Look at here, it will be displayed here space. Okay, and then tab also included into the pre-formatted tag, right? Suppose you are using a paragraph tag instead of the p tag, then what will be the happen in this situation? Wait, close body and then close HTML. What will be the output? Let us see. Okay, here it cannot calculate a space among the text. Okay, but whenever you are using a pre-formatted tag, it will be displayed in a same manner. Okay, right? So it is our formatting tag. Okay, now S is a abbreviation of the strike tag. Okay, let us see how it works. This is strike and then close strike. Okay, save your file. Okay, and then see what will be the output. Okay, refresh F5 key. Okay, you can understand as tag, that means strike. It is a strike through a thin line between the text. Okay, so we are using a strike tag. Now using a acronym tag with its attribute name of TITLA, title. Okay, it is a very interesting tag. Let us see how it works. I am writing here GU interface. Okay, graphical user interface, and outer side of the tag GUI, just GUI, and then close ACRONY and acronym tag. Here break tag. Okay, file saved. Okay, and then now what will be the output? Let us see. Here display only GUI, right, and its title is a graphical user interface. Okay, so whenever I am going to this text, it will indicate a full form of the GUI, right? So acronym tag, so it define a content as a acronym. Combination of the web pages are known as a website. Further, all the web pages are interconnected to each other through the hyperlink or link. This hyperlink can be created using a tag. A means anchor, and its attribute with the name of href means hyperlink reference. So let us understand this topic with the help of example. For that, first of all, I am creating one file with the name of file number 1. Okay, it is just a title. In this file I am change the background color with the name of attribute bg color, and its color is a yellow. Okay, and just write here heading number 1 f1. Okay, then slash h1 tag, save your file with the name of f1.html on the desktop. So it will be displayed like this. Okay, it is a content source file and it is the output. Now copy the whole source code, Ctrl C, then go to the file menu and new file, and then paste. You have to just change title file number 2, color name with the aqua color. Okay, and then heading file 2. Okay, then save the file with the name of f2.html. So here I have a two file number 1 and file number 2. It is a file number 1 and it is a file number 2. Both the file are different. Now I want to create a link in a file number 2 through which I can easily access a file number 1. So for that I am using here anchor tag and hyper reference attribute and its value with the same file name which I want to open through the link file number 1. Okay, it is a file name, so we can write a file name by mistake, without mistake, with the rename option. Okay, rename, and then copy, then paste here, and be careful about the extension .html. Then write here a label f1, or we can write anything. Slash anchor tag is a compulsory. Save your file then see what will be the output. You can see here F2, it is by defaulted we are given already. Okay, then now you can see here a F1, and whenever I am moving cursor over the F1 text, then it will be changed automatically. And observe that F1 is also in a different color with the underline. So what will be the happen when I am clicking on a F1 text, then it will open a file number 1. It is a link or hyperlink. Let's understand one more example of hyperlink. We are creating an index file from which I am access all my file which I already made. So for that, open the notepad, write here a structure, and body, h1 tag for the heading, index slash h1 tag. Now create a link anchor tag, hyper reference, in inverted comma value, file name, and then close anchor tag. So here a paragraph file. Okay, right click, rename, copy the file name, go to your source code and paste it here, extension.html, and outer side of the tag just write file name. Then for the next line use the br tag. You also use a br tag for the 2 times for getting a more line space between the text. Then after, once again anchor tag, take the second file, heading file, rename, copy the file name, then paste, and .html we are copy and paste file name because there was a no chance for the mistake. Paste again, slash anchor tag, and use the br tag. Once again n1 f1 dot html file name. Just a minute. Okay, it is right file name. Then f1 slash anchor tag, br tag, and the same for the file number 2. So just change the heading f2 and f2, and now complete the body tag, complete the html tag, save the file, and index.html file name, save file. See here all the 4 file link are generated. Whenever I am clicking on a paragraph text, it open a paragraph file. This is the heading file, file number 1 and file number 2. Further, when I am clicking on a f1 file, then it will open file number 1. right? So this is the work of link. Now let us see. I am using just a file name and extension, just file name and extension of the file in the value of the href tag. It is a relative address. It is used when both the file are on a same directory. When there is a file on a different location, then relative address not working properly. So for that we use a absolute address, and absolute address means full source code or full path of the file. For that, just take an example: anchor tag, hyperreference, inverted comma, slash anchor tag, right? Now in this PC, in the picture folder, there are so many pictures are available. As for example, let's take this picture link in our file. For that, right click, open with, and open your file in a Internet Explorer. Suppose Internet Explorer option are not given here, then select the choose defaulted program, come down, more option, yes, it is the okay. Now look at here, it is the address bar, and here full path of the picture are given. So copy the full path of the file and then paste it here. See, it is a full path. It is called as a absolute address of the picture. Then write here bike and then save your file, Ctrl S, and yes, whenever I am clicking on the paragraph, it will open all the file. But see, when I am clicking on the bike, it will open a bike picture. So here two type of addresses are available. One is a relative address and second one is a absolute address. Now it is your turn to practice it all the example of the HTML and create a different type of files and the web pages. After completing our practical session, we are discussing some question answers. So first of all, which is known as a network of network? So answer is internet. Internet is called as a network of network. What is the use to distribute informations on the internet platform? What is used to distribute informations on the platform? So its answer is a www. It is called as a World Wide Web. Okay. Who convenes the notion of the web? The answer is Tim Berners-Lee. Is the founder of the www. In which year did the Tim Berners-Lee thought of the web? So its answer is 1991. Which kind of information can be connected with the hyperlink? So the answer is a text, picture, diagram. Okay, we are put only text as a link in this example. Okay, picture and diagram will be discussed in the chapter number 3. Which is the language for describing the web pages? The answer is HTML, and the full form is Hypertext Markup Language. What kind of information can be included into the HTML? So the answer is multimedia, verbal, numerical, picture, graphic, all this kind of information will be put on the web pages. Generally the answer is multimedia informations. From which language HTML has been derived? So answer is HTML, and HTML means Standardized General Markup Language. Which application is used to retrieve and view web page informations? The answer is web browser. And the example of the web browser are Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome. All these are known as a web browser. What is the full form of ISO? The full form of ISO is International Standard Organization. Okay, ISO means International Standard Organization, which is made up of the letter, word and number enclosed between the left and right angular bracket. Its name is tag. Tag is generally made up of angular bracket, and within the angular bracket we use a letter, word, number and etc. All the browser except the content written using the HTML code due to which feature of the HTML? Because of machine independency. So that's why HTML language is also known as a machine independent language. What do we call a combination of opening and the closing along with the some content between the two tag? It is known as a element. Okay, mind well. Here I am given an example. Suppose title tag, okay, between RAINBOW Rainbow and slash title. So here title is a opening tag. It is a opening tag. Slash title, it indicates the closing tag. Whenever we want to close the effect of the tag, then use the slash, okay, before the tag name. So it indicates the closed tag, and between the opening and the closing tag it is the content, and whole opening tag, closing tag and content, it is known as a element. Which is the general purpose text editor for the GNOME? So its answer is a gedit. Gedit, it is a one type of text editor which is available on a Linux platform, Ubuntu Linux platform. Which symbol is used to close the tag in HTML? We already discussed. It is called as a forward slash. Which tag determines the title of the web pages formatted by the HTML code? So title indicated by the title tag. Which tag is used for the heading style? There are 6 styles of the headings are available, H1 to H6, that we have discussed in a previous example. Which tag is used to present a paragraph? Simple, it is a P and close P tag for the paragraph. Which is the extensions to store the HTML file? Generally we are using a .html. We also use a .htm. So answer is extension of the HTML file, HTM or HTML. Which option is a part of the HTML document? We have discussed this already. Head and the body section is a part of the HTML document. Between the which tag is the informations about the title and the page described in a HTML document written? So answer is a head and the close head tag. Between the which tag does is main sections of the HTML document written. So answer is a body and a close body. Whatever we are written between the body and the close body, it will be displayed on the content window of the browser. Head and the body sections are covered between which tag, and answer is HTML and the close HTML tag. Which tag is used to start a new line? So answer is a BR tag is used to start a text from the new line. BR tag is a what kind of tag? It is a empty tag. Which tag is employed so the browser does not change the writing and the writing may be show with not more than the blank in the given line? So answer is a pre-formatted tag. Text between the pre-formatted tag is indicate in a same manner. Which tag is used to type a writing in a dark letter? Answer is a B and the B for the bold. Which tag is employed to show some important word as a underline? Answer is U for the underline tag. Which tag is used for certain word in an italic manner? Answer is a I and a close I. Which tag used to draw a thin line on the letter as if to show that they are struck off? So answer is S and S for the strike tag. In HTML, which tell more about the element? The answer is attribute. Attribute means additional information according to the tag. Which tag is used to return a typewriter like the font? So answer is a TT. What kind of font are typewriter font known? So answer is a monospace teletype machines font. Typewriter text font is also known as a monospace font. It is the same as a typewriter font. Next questions. The writing of the which tag is shown in a size smaller than the surrounding letter? Answer is a small and the close small tag. And the writing of the which tag is shown in a size bigger than the surrounding letters? The answer is a big and the close big tag. Which elements writing is seen as a small than the preceding letter at the upper place? So answer is SUP and the close SUP means superscript tag. The writing of the which element looks smaller than its earlier writing and under it? So answer is sub and the close sub, that means a subscript tag. Which element is shown as a shorter name? So answer is a acronym. It is very interesting tag. Which tag define a specified definition? DFN tag. DFN for definition. It defines a special term. Which tag is shown in a inverted comma? The answer is a Q and the close Q, that is a single quotations. Which tag is used to link a reference with the original file? The answer is A and A means anchor tag. What manage a cluster of the website with the many pages? The answer is a hyperlink, and we have practiced it. In how many ways the address can be given in a HTML? The answer is 2. One is a absolute address and second one is a relative address. If a called file is on a directory, what is the prefix to the file name? The answer is a dot dot and a slash. Which symbol are used to indicate the value of the attribute of the tag? So it is always written between the double inverted comma. Which sign is placed between the name and the value of the attribute? And answer is equal to. Attribute name and the value are the both two part of the attribute. What do we call the attribute which can appear along with a tag? It is called as a universal attribute. Universal attribute can be used to more than the one tag. How many type of the space can be there writing of the paragraph? It is a two type of space, hard space and a soft space. Hard space means which is given by the users, and the soft space which is automatically adjusted by the paragraph. What do we call a space which is inserted automatically in a paragraph? So it is called as a soft space. What kind of program is a site? Site is a one type of text editor. Its example is a gedit also. Which shortcut key is used to view a result in a browser HTML code? Answer is refresh key shortcut F5. Write down the example of the text editor: gedit, Skite, Notepad, etc. Which is the latest version of the HTML document? HTML 5.0. Tag is used in HTML code. Are the case sensitive? No, it is not a case sensitive language, so that we can write in any letter. How many type of HTML tag? There are two type of HTML tag. One is an empty tag and second one is a container tag. Empty tag does not need to close it, and the container tag, it is compulsory for the closing tag. An attribute is made up of the two part. Which two part? First is attribute name and second one is a value. Value always be written in a double inverted comma, and there is a is equal to sign between the attribute name and its value. Hyperlink is a generally appear in a blue color and a underline effect. You know very well about it. The content of the H4 element is similar to the defaulted content size, right? You have to observe it in your example. On the web pages, links are placed pointing toward the different locations. These links are known as a hyperlink. Generally, link's second name is also known as a hyperlink. HTML was developed by the ISO in which year? So the answer is 1986.